Welcome back to Citrus Today. Erin Pagan is joining us with the American Red Cross. Glad to have you back.
Thank you.
Been a while since we talked to you, and here we are in the summer months. Everybody's out on our waterways, and that brings up water safety, and the American Red Cross has a lot of great things to add to that.
Yes, in fact, we are celebrating 100 years of American Red Cross water safety education this year.
No kidding.
It is a big year for American Red Cross.
Wow.
And so we have been teaching people water safety for 100 years. And so this is a very exciting year for us, but absolutely, we've got people swimming in lakes and streams and rivers, certainly going over to the beach, one side or the other, for vacations. And so people from little teeny kids all the way up to seniors are getting in the water, and we want to make sure that people are safe because it only takes a split second for someone to drown, and it can be absolutely tragic.
And you can drown in very little water. It's surprising.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There are people who drown in bathtubs, with just a very teeny bit of water in it, sometimes even buckets. So absolutely, it only takes a little bit of water to get into the throat to be able to make people not be able to breathe. So certainly we want to be able to talk about how to prevent people from getting into a situation like that. We want to be able to keep people away from water who don't know how to swim, who don't know how to get water out of their windpipe area. And
Right.
so we certainly want to keep children away from any types of water, any types of standing water, certainly when there are not grown-ups around. But aside from that, if we're talking about just swimming for leisure, for pleasure, we want to make sure everyone knows how to swim. And so there are so many wonderful swimming programs. And so certainly American Red Cross is out teaching people to swim. We're teaching people to teach swimming. That's mostly how people know American Red Cross, is that we teach lifeguards. We teach
Right.
instructors. And then those people go out and find jobs either at the city or county pools or at the YMCAs. So lots of times that's where you'll find American Red Cross in your neighborhood, is when you go to the city pool, you go to the county pool, or you go to the YMCA pool, and that's where you'll find an American Red Cross instructor. But you can also visit www.redcross.org/take-a-class, and that's where you can put in your zip code and find out where there are swimming lessons near you.
You can never be too young to learn how to swim. Today we have classes for infants who aren't even walking yet to teach them how to, if they fall in the water, how to float.
Absolutely.
It's just remarkable, some of the great things that is going on out there, but you need to take advantage of it because I tell you what, more than ever we're hearing today about infants especially who have gone out, wandered out by the swimming pool, and it only takes just a minute,
absolutely.
and they're gone.
Absolutely.
And here in our part of Florida, we have so many waterways too. Wow, lakes, rivers, the Gulf of Mexico, and it always amazes me that people, here we are in scallop season, that people will go out who don't know how to swim and they're on a boat and they don't have a life vest on.
Exactly. And it really doesn't cost that much to even get the little life vests for kids.
Yes.
So that you put that on them when you're up on the land, and should they wander off, toddle off, that they would at least be bobbing in the water or be floating on their backs should they even get in shallow water and get away from a person, a grown-up's sight for even just a split second. So putting life jackets on everyone, adults, seniors, and children, is extremely important. You cannot go wrong with doing that. If you're going out boating, you're going out to be in the water, it doesn't hurt for everyone to have a life jacket, and that includes at the beach. You can't always be right in front of a lifeguard, and should you get out, there be a rip current, someone gets out a little bit too far than they expected. If they had a life jacket on, it's going to give them the opportunity to take a rest until they can get close to shore or be able to wave a lifeguard down to be able to get some help.
Well, I know that we have a lot of people in this part of Florida who travel over to Daytona Beach, Ormond Beach, New Smyrna Beach, Cocoa Beach, and you mostly hear about riptides on that side of the state. It's something that if you're not aware of can grab you in a heartbeat and take you right out. And if you're fighting that current, you're using all your energy.
Exactly.
And there's certain things to know about if you're going to be surfing or swimming on the other side of the state of Florida.
Exactly. So with the rip current, you want to swim with the current, not against it.
Right.
Go ahead and swim with it until you're able to get a little bit to the point where you can start to swim towards the shore. So you want to be able to just let it take you with it parallel to the shore, so you are not expending all that energy trying to fight to get back towards your car or towards your family. The worst it'll do is take you down the beach a little bit, and then you have to walk further to get back to your family.
To get back home.
But certainly walking on the beach is a lot less scary than having to be out in the water expending all that energy and risking drowning. So go ahead and swim with that current that's taking you, a little bit further down the beach,
right,
until you can get to a point where you can then swim towards the shore. And so at that point too, it may take you down to the next lifeguard station where you're able to wave down a lifeguard or another family to say, I'm in trouble and I need somebody to help take me towards the shore.
And the interesting thing, people, I watch them at Daytona quite often or Ormond Beach, they don't think that riptides catch you until you're out a little ways and take off. But really, a riptide can happen in pretty shallow water that you're wading in.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Next thing you know, you're out there.
Yeah.
So be very careful. We've got some more water safety tips, I guess, that we're going to be exploring in the next segment. Talk a little bit more about what the American Red Cross is doing in our area and all across the West Central Florida area. So we hope that everybody sticks with us. You'll be right back with us?
Yes.
Okay. Don't go anywhere. More to come on Citrus Today. All right, welcome back to the Citrus Today Show. Aaron Pagan joining us in the studio today from the American Red Cross. We were talking water safety in the first segment of the show, and you mentioned to me during the break that the Red Cross has a swim app. Everybody's got an app for everything today, so we've got an app for swimming safety, right?
Yes, if you call Star Red Cross from your smartphone, it'll send you a link and you can download our free preparedness apps. One of them is our swim app, and it'll actually help you chart your progress to become a stronger swimmer. So whether you're an adult, whether you're charting your child's progress, it'll actually help you do all that. So it really puts life-saving information and preparedness information in the palm of your hand.
Very
so
good.
remember just to call Star Red Cross from your phone, and it'll walk you through how to download the free swim app.
Very good. Now, I'll share with everybody out there that you come over to do the show all the way from Orlando, and you got a lot of water parks around Orlando. A lot of our folks from this area travel over there and go to water parks. There's safety consciousness at water parks you have to have too, right?
Yes, absolutely. And especially during this time of year because there are so many thunderstorms. And so you'll notice that the theme parks are really careful that as soon as they hear that clap of thunder, everybody has to get out of the water and, get to somewhere safe. And until that last clap of thunder, 30 minutes after the last clap of thunder, do they allow you back in the water. But if you're out with your friends and family and you're swimming in the river or you're swimming in a lake, you're not going to have someone to remind you of that.
Yes.
So you have to really police yourself and make really good choices for your family to say, we're not going to chance it, we're not going to risk it. Just because we didn't see the lightning, we might have missed it. But we heard that thunder. Let's go ahead and get out, take a break, let's be safe, and let's not chance it. Let's go ahead now, take the chance to eat lunch or have a snack or go play a game up on the shore, and let's not put our family's safety at risk.
There you go. I've got to say we're very fortunate here in Citrus County in that our 2 county pools on either side of the county and parks, not just the pool area, but the parks, have these devices that if lightning was in a certain number of miles within the park, these alarms go off. It alerts the public, hey, you need to get out and get into safety. Whether you're out there standing on a softball field or in a swimming pool, seek shelter. One of the things that we always like to hit too is volunteer recruitment. Right now, you need more volunteers. We're in the hurricane season, and a lot of lightning storms breezing through Florida as every year. So a lot of that, and that brings out lightning damage and different things that the Red Cross responds to.
Yes, so lightning certainly causes home fires, causes fires to apartment communities, mobile homes, and so certainly we're always responding. We're responding every day. We're not just waiting for the big things, the hurricanes and the tornadoes. We actually respond to an average of 3 disasters every day.
Wow.
And we cannot do it without volunteers. We are 98% volunteer-led, and a lot of folks don't know that. So every single day we have this wonderful team of volunteers called our Disaster Action Team, and we have those volunteers on that team in every single one of our counties, including Citrus County. And so we cannot go out and be responding to those families and individuals who need the Red Cross and need our services, which are totally free, if we don't have those volunteers. So we really need more Disaster Action Team volunteers. They can really be any age over the age of 18. You can have any backgrounds because we completely provide all the training. And really you just need to have a heart to be a humanitarian and to want to help people. So the best way to get in touch with us if you're interested and you want more information is to either come by our office. We're right here on Gulf to Lake Highway 4218, or you can call us 352-564-8455, or you can come to our website, which is redcross.org/mid-Florida, and on the home page you can just click on volunteer. And so any one of those 3 ways is a great way to reach out to us and find out more.